In the wake of the ball, the dynamics among the Bennet sisters shift as they discuss the events of the evening. Elizabeth finds herself reflecting on Mr. Wickham's charm and the stories he shared about Mr. Darcy, which have left her with a lingering sense of intrigue and confusion. Wickham's portrayal of Darcy as a self-serving and unkind individual contrasts sharply with Elizabeth's own experiences with him, leading her to question her previous judgments. As the days pass, Elizabeth and her sisters receive an invitation to dine at Netherfield, where they will have the opportunity to interact with Mr. Bingley and Mr. Darcy once again. Mrs. Bennet is thrilled at the prospect, hoping to further solidify Jane's connection with Bingley. Elizabeth, however, feels a mix of excitement and trepidation, particularly regarding her interactions with Darcy. At the dinner, the atmosphere is lively, with Bingley's easygoing nature creating a warm environment. Jane and Bingley's chemistry continues to blossom, while Elizabeth engages in conversation with Mr. Darcy. Their exchanges are marked by tension, as Elizabeth challenges Darcy's views on social class and propriety. Despite her initial disdain for him, she finds herself drawn to his intellect and depth, even as she remains wary of his pride. During the meal, Mr. Collins makes another appearance, much to Elizabeth's chagrin. His obsequiousness and incessant praise of Lady Catherine de Bourgh provide comic relief, but they also serve to highlight the absurdity of societal expectations surrounding marriage. Elizabeth's discomfort with Mr. Collins only reinforces her determination to remain true to herself and her values. The dinner takes an unexpected turn when Mr. Wickham arrives at Netherfield, creating a stir among the guests. Elizabeth is delighted to see him again, and their conversation flows easily, much to Darcy's visible discomfort. Wickham's charm and flattering demeanor further endear him to Elizabeth, who finds herself captivated by his tales and the apparent injustice he has faced at Darcy's hands. As the evening progresses, Darcy's jealousy becomes increasingly apparent, leading to a palpable tension between him and Wickham. Elizabeth, unaware of the deeper history between the two men, enjoys the attention Wickham lavishes on her, while Darcy's demeanor shifts from aloofness to a more intense scrutiny of Elizabeth's interactions with Wickham. This chapter emphasizes the complexities of relationships and the impact of societal expectations on personal connections. Elizabeth's growing feelings of attraction toward Wickham, juxtaposed with her ongoing conflict with Darcy, create a rich tapestry of emotional tension. As the characters navigate their feelings and the societal pressures surrounding them, the stage is set for further developments in their intertwined fates. The narrative continues to explore the evolving relationships among the characters, particularly focusing on Elizabeth's interactions with Mr. Wickham and Mr. Darcy. Following the dinner at Netherfield, Elizabeth is buoyed by her growing friendship with Wickham, who continues to capture her interest with his charm and engaging stories. Their rapport deepens as they share conversations filled with laughter and mutual understanding, allowing Elizabeth to momentarily forget the tensions surrounding her family and societal expectations. Elizabeth's sisters, especially Lydia and Kitty, are equally enchanted by Wickham, who embodies the youthful exuberance and charm that they find appealing. The Bennet sisters enjoy the attention of the officers in Meryton, and Wickham's presence adds an element of excitement to their social circle. Elizabeth feels a sense of camaraderie with Wickham, who shares her disdain for Darcy's haughty demeanor, further solidifying her growing affection for him. However, Elizabeth's feelings are complicated by her interactions with Darcy. Despite her initial prejudices, she begins to notice moments of vulnerability and depth in Darcy's character, especially during their conversations. Darcy's attempts to engage Elizabeth are met with her playful resistance, yet there is an undeniable tension between them. Elizabeth's wit and intelligence challenge Darcy's views, forcing him to reconsider his approach to social interactions. The chapter takes a pivotal turn when Elizabeth learns more about the history between Wickham and Darcy. During a chance encounter, Wickham recounts his version of events, painting Darcy as a villain who wronged him by denying him a promised inheritance. Elizabeth, moved by Wickham's tale, feels a surge of sympathy for him and a renewed sense of disdain for Darcy. This revelation deepens Elizabeth's resolve to distance herself from Darcy and further fuels her attraction to Wickham. As the chapter progresses, the contrast between Wickham's charm and Darcy's pride becomes increasingly pronounced. Elizabeth's internal conflict grows as she grapples with her feelings for both men. While Wickham represents the allure of romantic adventure, Darcy embodies the complexities of societal expectations and personal integrity. The chapter concludes with Elizabeth's determination to remain true to herself, even as her feelings for Wickham intensify. She resolves to navigate the intricate web of relationships with caution, aware of the potential pitfalls that come with societal expectations and romantic entanglements. This chapter highlights the themes of perception versus reality, as Elizabeth's judgments are tested and her understanding of the characters around her continues to evolve. The story shifts to the Bennet family's visit to Netherfield, where they are invited to spend time with Mr. Bingley and Mr. Darcy once again. The atmosphere is filled with anticipation, especially for Jane, who is eager to see Bingley. Elizabeth, however, is more apprehensive, particularly about how her interactions with Darcy will unfold after the revelations regarding Wickham. As the Bennet sisters arrive at Netherfield, they are greeted warmly by Bingley, whose cheerful demeanor sets a positive tone for the visit. Jane is particularly radiant, and her connection with Bingley is evident to everyone present. Elizabeth, despite her lingering feelings of unease regarding Darcy, tries to enjoy the company of her sisters and the lively atmosphere. During the visit, the characters engage in various activities, including card games and conversations. Elizabeth finds herself seated next to Mr. Darcy, which leads to a series of tense yet intriguing exchanges. Darcy's initial aloofness begins to soften as he engages Elizabeth in discussions about literature and the arts. Elizabeth's sharp wit and intelligence challenge Darcy, who is both intrigued and frustrated by her refusal to conform to societal expectations. As the evening progresses, the conversation shifts to the topic of music, and Elizabeth is invited to play the piano. She performs beautifully, captivating the attention of the guests. Darcy, who initially appears indifferent, is visibly impressed by her talent, leading to a subtle shift in their dynamic. Elizabeth's performance serves as a moment of connection between them, revealing glimpses of Darcy's admiration for her. However, the tension remains palpable, especially with Wickham's shadow looming over Elizabeth's thoughts. She recalls their previous conversations and the way Wickham's charm contrasted with Darcy's pride. This internal conflict creates a sense of unease for Elizabeth, as she grapples with her feelings for both men. As the visit continues, Elizabeth's sisters, especially Lydia and Kitty, become increasingly enamored with the officers in Meryton, particularly Wickham. Their youthful exuberance adds a layer of lightheartedness to the gathering, but it also underscores the differences in Elizabeth's more serious approach to relationships. She remains cautious, aware of the potential pitfalls that come with romantic entanglements. The chapter concludes with Elizabeth feeling a mix of emotions: excitement, confusion, and a growing awareness of her own feelings. The interactions at Netherfield highlight the complexities of social dynamics and the challenges of navigating love and friendship within the constraints of societal expectations. Elizabeth's character continues to develop as she seeks to understand her own desires amidst the whirlwind of relationships around her.